I can't even get the microphone on.
Do you want it on or off?
I want it on. Can I hold it?
Yeah, why not? Be like a superstar. Sorry,
I
man.
haven't even got an end to this poem, so I'm just going to freestyle. But if I
Whoa.
fuck up, then just allow me, please.
Slowly, baby.
Take me to a place where everyone is humble. Please take me far, far away from this jungle. I shut my eyes and I zone. I reminisce and I think of times back home. And that's when it dawns on me. I'm in this big city all alone. I mean, I could easily pick up the phone, but no one would answer. I mean, I remember the days of laughter, before the days are darker. The smell of the rain on the freshly cut grass, that sweet nostalgia reminded me of my naive heart. Fuck this, please take me back to the start. Take me back to climbing cliffs, to running through forests, to drifting off, to daydreaming of a life that had no meaning, a life that I stupidly seen myself in, a downward spiral that rapidly began with him. Take me back to training from school, acting like a fool, blazing at lunchtimes, a carefree life. I had no knowledge of guns and I hadn't even met the knife. Take me back to climbing trees with mud up to my knees. Oh, take me back to an innocent version of me. When the blossoms still remained on the trees and I was in a place where all that existed was peace. Take me back to my friends. Take me back to the light, I don't seem to quite like this end. Take me back to when there was no apparent need to mend, and there was no stigma attached to the wolves, and by that I mean men. Take me back to the simplicity of a pen and paper, writing each other letters, talking on walkie-talkies that our mums brought us from Asda. Take me back to when my greatest injury wasn't even a fracture, when I was only an actor on stage. I was only known by one name, and fuck this underworld fame, and fuck this dark, dark game. And most importantly, fuck everyone I knew in the industry, because times have changed. I guess in some senses, everyone I know is clouded by thunder and rain. Life just seems to come crashing down when you're living in the fast lane. Hyped on all the mania, it's got me visiting a premiere. So I'll just bow down to him, have a gin, and maybe, just maybe I'll commit another sin. I mean, we all saw things we wasn't meant to see. Rebellion led to certain tendencies. I mean, I'd drink and I'd smoke, I'd drop and I'd choke in the back of a bar, getting a grab with a random bloke. Meantime, I am just trying to provoke these feelings of hope. They say home is where the heart is. So please tell me why, oh why, I find myself shadowed in all this darkness. Recently, I haven't been so good, so I've been drinking. And while sinking, I've been thinking maybe, just maybe, it's because I ripped it apart. I burned it and I left it in the dark, just so the scent of you could linger. And so I found myself tracing that newspaper with your picture, just with one finger, trying to figure out why. You are all locked up inside, and I am left here merely trying to find the pieces of me that I left with you behind. In 1 month's time, I may be in exactly the same position as you. Oh, the fucking joyous cycle of abuse, keeping myself so far blinded from the truth. 5 to 7 years chance rounds in my head. Kind of like a ballerina on a jewellery box constantly turning. And just like that, I'll be locked up in a box, just not quite so elegant. I gave my mum a bracelet to remember me by. So if I am not there, I will always be by her side. I gave my dad a picture of me when I was just 3, so he knows that I am still his little girl when I was just a victim caught up in this fucked world. I've got a battered body and smoke-filled lungs, the only reminiscence of the people I used to trust. Tired eyes and bruised cheeks, the only evidence of those long nights I cried myself to sleep. Broken heart, but shattered mind, ruined from all his manipulation and lies. I'm trapped in this body, searching for a real definition of me, overcoming all these issues and finding hope to believe.